Alright, hi. Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. Alright, what else is there? Hold on. Alright. Yeah, today's a pretty short game. It's like 1 to 3 hours, but like, obviously like stream debuff. Who knows how long, potentially. Yeah, I wanted to play something. It won't be a long. It won't be long at least, unless like something. I don't know how, but yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a game I've been like eyeing for like a while to play. Well, I got it like when was it? Summer sale, but it was something that I was eyeing for a while. Long Con and buff, if you ask me. Ha. We're just like, what's it called? Just curious to see like how long we actually end up taking with this. Since yeah, it's just like 1 to 3, but obviously since I'm streaming, it's like I'm out here reading text. But it's like, yeah, it seems like it's a puzzle game-ish of sorts. Just vaguely aware of like, yeah, it's like it's got the whole route stuff going on, like, and that sort of stuff. So we'll see. Tomorrow we'll get the funny trailer. True, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the what the units are and stuff exactly are. I'm still hoping that that we actually get like a more like current day way and not like Heisho way. Like it's not this double Heisho for this like season, for this event. It's like his actual way, but like it's someone else this time for some reason. We'll see. We'll see. The more way is just pretty uptight. True, that could be. I mean, that could happen, yeah. But I'm trying to think, like, is there any with like costume changes though? Like, as in like any artwork? I guess no. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Like you have like the casual outfits for like the old Zwei IDs. It's like them in casual like outfits undercover, and then it's like uptight. Yeah, sure. Here's their uniform. So yeah, probably it could be that case. Honestly, it could be the case. In all honesty, but yeah. Anything else? But yeah, tomorrow, Expedition 33 as well. Continuing on with that, just like also this is like a nice like in between, just so it's not what's it called? I'm not like going full throttle on like action game as well. Alright, let's get started. I don't know too much, but I am vaguely aware of a little bit based on like the premise and stuff. But I haven't seen too much at least. Alright, volume fine. I think we're fine. Welcome to Bad End Theatre. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. Okay, this is yeah, normal visual novel style controls. Cool. You'll make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. You are the human doll. You're the demon doll. Let's go demon doll. That sounds fun. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Play nice. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, your story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. You're the human doll. A friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How you interact with the demon doll? Let's play nice. You and the demon doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written that up as possibility. It's just not suited to my theatre whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behaviours in advance. Okay. I see, okay, cool. As you just saw, these behaviours will automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. Now you can turn Each one on or off without having to replay those perspective. Yes, my theatre actually doubles as a puzzle game. Now try turning those behaviours on and off to see the others the different outcomes. Okay. The demon doll will attack and we're both hostile. You control the human doll, little friendly guy minding your own business. How you interact with the demon doll? You both attack each other at once and die together. End tutorial. Alright. And if we do like, you're not wicked. Play night. Oh yeah, Vinny, try to make friends with kills you. Hold on. Oh no, like, when we control them, then this is how the behavior of this one will be, right? But does it matter if we set it like that? If we're in control, does it matter what behavior we set? Or behavior matters for the one we aren't, rather. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you. Okay, yeah. Oh, cool. Do you understand how to play? I get it. The game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. The set behaviors. Okay, cool. 41. Okay, there's 41. The hero, a maiden, an underling, and the overlord. Let's start basic with the hero. I did see, like, what's it called? Like, I did see they had plushes for the characters, for the overlord, maiden, and underling, but I don't think I saw one for the hero. I didn't scroll like all the way on like the Steam news thing, but I did see like they were rerunning the overlord and maiden doll plushes rather recently. But I don't think there was one for this guy, at least as far as I saw. You're the hero. You'd like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and suave guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Also, I think the game's a bit loud. What's about games on itch? I see. I haven't looked at their library yet. It's a bit loud on my end. Hold on. Is it loud on stream? It feels loud to me. But I think it's more because like it's the like bit style music. I think we can count at the yeah. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You are born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Dutiful. Alright, let's attack. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the overlord. Oh, I see. Dutiful and diplomatic. I see. That's the personality stuff. Let's just cut through. We'll stick to being dutiful. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. Alright, let's see how things go like for an ultimate good ending. We'll see. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing, murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Okay. Okay, yeah. Right now, it's like this guy's overzealous hero type. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the horde of demons you took down before this final battle, but Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut to pieces and the Overlord is fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. Just as you suspected, she must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end. Alright. How's that work then, now that we got that? Oh. Exits. Okay, we got 11 and okay, that's total endings there. Okay, we have a route thing here. Okay, I guess you can see like how they interact with each other. Here then. The dutiful route. Okay, cool. We'll figure it out as we go along. We played no. Okay, dutiful. Okay, now we got the personality for them being dutiful. We'll do him just being a coward. Feel like a coward. Let's see. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. You can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You take the chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle front gates. Okay, yeah. Ask if they'll let you in. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you, and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. Okay, very nice. Very chill. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever. At least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all. But you can't really prove she's lying either. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the demons are chill here, it seems. You like this game? You mentioned it before, yeah. You recommended it, like, before? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I had plans to play this eventually, so yeah, works out. You apologize for the intrusion and have returned home to your village. The maiden was never found. Useless hero end. So we're gonna set this on neat, yeah. Okay, now I have the diplomatic and dutiful personalities. You can do both? Both diplomatic and dutiful. Alright, we'll see. Oops. I meant to check the route. There's no need. Oh well. Oh no, okay, whatever. Reset, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me see each of the routes there and the parts where they cross over, depending on personality. Okay, cool. Okay, there's like one branch here, but we can't do anything about that yet. Flowchart, yeah. Treachery is the true endings. Okay, I guess the true endings. Let's see. There's 5. We'll see. Well, I guess this is true ending. We'll see. But yeah, a play on the whole flowchart type deal. Alright, let's play as the maiden. Let's see what goes on with her. You're a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You were told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day, because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Damn. You think of how you haven't heard that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't given you the opportunity? Who knows? You're in a church, and you pray to your god, asking why you've been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. Being a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were just to hurry up and get captured already. Ha! You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. Long after your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. Looks pretty scary. Introduce yourself? Introduce yourself. Let's do polite. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps and starts biting. A lot. How painful. The plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why'd you go looking for trouble? You weren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Damn. Just like straight up eaten. Consumed made an end. Alright, do you get a personality? Okay, we already have the polite one. Doesn't scream inside the underling. Okay. I guess we have to influence the underling. Otherwise, like, they'll just eat the maiden right when we get there. Well, let's shout first. You yell, but here does not come. Okay, cool. In this munch time. Okay, we've got to influence the underling's personality then. Or else they'll just, like, munch right away. You are a demon underling, in service to the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're going crazy if you don't get a break, but you decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You can complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to meet to vent your frustrations, but conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. Damn. You should probably steer this in a reasonable direction. Let's overthrow her. Let's not. Alright, we'll get the disloyal first. No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take the day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. Ha! Just like a chance to skive off work. Let's go. You assure them you'll talk more about assassinating the assassination thing when you get back. We satisfies them. You sneak out the castle and have some fun. Let's take it quickly, pretty much. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Oh, okay. Cool. We have to make her polite so that she doesn't just scream out. Let's eat her first, though. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon nature and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought and feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into a nearby village. People are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. Ha! You haven't even done anything yet. Yeah, sure. Put on a show. Change your mind. Sure. You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience grow louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. Fair. The curtain closes. Before more underling on ending. Alright, cool. Hungry and disloyal. I assume it's just 2 personality traits then. Eats the maiden immediately and gets involved in a plot to kill the Overlord. Okay. Alright. If we do the diplomatic, would that change that though? If we so they won't. Let's see. Would that even affect things? Or are we just like, are we locked into the hero killing us? Okay, yeah. We're at the point where the hero won't do anything about that. Prefers not to, but when the time comes, they have to. Okay, let's see more. Overthrow, gobble. But let's change your mind. You figured if people are upset at the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably won't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle thinking you'll take a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. They're very eager to talk to you about the whole kill the Overlord plan. You admit you hadn't given it much thought and only just now remembered it's a thing. Your friends question your loyalty to cause. Not so bad, you guys. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in the castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things will end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. You say your throat in response. Faithful underling ending. Alright. Okay, cool. Still more to like check out without needing to like change personality stuff. Gobble up. Change your mind. Alright, let's go kill. You tell them you were just joking, and clarify that you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad things would be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. Fair. But if you're should have for confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to do this. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. Fandom cringe? What do you mean? What happened? That could go wrong in so many ways. But hey, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Well, did something happen? You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs. Useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on. And while showy deaths make a revolution... What's the name of the game? Oh, I see. It's a name. Ha. What was it again? There was that Bad End... That's a Vocaloid song. Bad End Night. I haven't really looked to see, like, for any, like, fandom-based stuff. If there is, like, I guess, like, more like a smaller cult following, maybe. Potentially. But this game was, like, 2021, I think? So, like, it was a while ago. Just now getting to it. So, 1 second. Hold on. 1 sec. Alright. Before I head on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play assassin. You really don't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. You have to be the one who assassinates the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. It's almost too easy. You suddenly approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Chicken out, time to die. Alright, we'll full commit. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat. So you do just that. She wakes up, no time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let anyone get killed by anyone. You yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have been planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are the new ruler of the castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord. Lord Underling Ending B. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. No. Then there's more traits we can get going with this then. Alright. Still more too big to see with only you for now though. Overthrow, munch out. Yeah, disloyal. Okay, chicken out. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up. Ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned. The demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize they set the room on fire. Oh, okay, right. The whole set the room on fire plan they had. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Cowardly underling end. Alright, now we have from the start of not eating her. Let's not. Wait, let's not. You tell your friends that you're totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the whole status quo. After all, life must be pretty darn good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. Ha! You just nod, but don't seem convinced. You see a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna rebel and sneak out the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. Okay, it's more just unlocking the personality traits for later. Alright. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. Oh, right, we need to make her polite. But let's just tell her to quit yelling. When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Okay, but she still shouted out for the hero though, so maybe like the hero just comes and like just kills us. We'll see. Now she started talking to you like your friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? Okay, yeah, very self-aware fantasy setting. If humans and demons have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks you where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool, as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mentioned that you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look and you say, that's just a joke, of course. So the language in this rules are hard, so we don't have multiple. True. That's the thing, it's like, what's the thing? That's the thing, like, I guess, like, what's it called? For, like, aspiring writers and stuff, it's like, it's easy to get, like, caught up in the minutia of, like, okay, cool, I guess it depends what kind of fantasy you're trying to go for. Like, super in-depth, lore-heavy, yeah. Each place has its own culture, but then therefore, it's like, yeah. It's like, it's all like, sometimes you just end up getting stuck because you're like, trying to figure out every minutia, essentially, and then, yeah. The writer's dilemma type deal. I wonder how languages work. No, they all speak the same language, don't they? It's like, it's all just one unified thing because the city. I don't know if they mentioned it somewhere. I feel they must have. Because it's all just like a melting pot, yeah. Pretty much. Like, there's culture within each district, but like, language is like, I think they just brush it off as like thing. Oh, okay, 13 language. I see. Everyone speaks. So far, we've seen everyone speak to each other like in understandable. Besides like the sweepers, I guess. Like those guys are speaking like numbers. But yeah, I see. Fair. It gets brought up there. She smiles and dismisses you. Had her own slang per district, Hey there, welcome. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what the deal is. They see they're playing a whole revolution. Okay, yeah. Here if you in or out. It's not trouble. How would we skip it instead? Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, okay. Now then we get brought back to this route. Tell them you're joking. All right, cool. And then it's just locked in now. How's it work with you now? Underling gets involved in a plot to dethrone the Overlord. Okay. Underling returns to the castle. Bad ending, faithful, stays low and then just gets killed. Okay, it does tell you like the requirements though. It does see the requirements for the behavior stuff. There's a way to get the hero to interact here though. Okay, we got the bad ending, become the Lord. Either way. Okay, cool. Cowardly fails on the overflow. Okay, just without having to interact with anyone at all. Okay, we'll just see the scene if she's polite so she doesn't scream out right away. Doesn't really matter. She greets you and says she has a favour to ask. You consider your options. Okay, hear her out. Good mood today, and you're rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would have been possible to understand each other before now. The meeting's going on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. Bottom line, okay, yeah. We're gonna take her to Overlord. Okay, yeah, but it's... Okay, cool. The game does, like, let you skip scene stuff as well. Alright, we'll just get ourselves off there. Alright, then... Okay, we've got to see everyone else first. Then, let's go to the Overlord. You're the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. Yes, oh yeah, true, yeah. True, we did have that. There was some Chinese. It's kind of funny when they say, like, they have, like, in Chinese and then it's like, but they put, like, in brackets the Chinese. Exactly. You're the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is to dethrone you. What's that deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes that they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're being quite honest to yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. Ha! But you remind yourself, everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the Overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. Ha! One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Okay, tyrants, and we'll get a tyrant personality first. Tell them to get back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servant ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you. You're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice and comfy Overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. Ha! Alright, you just conk out right away. You fall asleep pretty quick. Just another one of your amazing talents as Overlord. You wait to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. Oh, okay. You thought you told the underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. The underling's not so bad. It's the maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient, thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans of capturing any humans. She seems disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it. You tell her. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. Okay, yeah, about like the whole role stuff we're like going through this game. She insists that she stay true and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Tell her she better go home, antisocial. Let's get that for now. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. Ha! You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them, and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. Yeah, imagine just being told, like, yeah, you get captured one day, don't worry about it. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Fair. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's the hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to be the overlord. Didn't anyone read the notes I left behind? Okay, I guess like in the other hero routes, it's like the maiden was just eaten by them. Did anyone read the notes I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that the whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take the maiden away from you. Fair. Possessive. Keep her here, let them go. Alright, let's get the possessive personality as well. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You grant her wish. That's my purpose in life. Get captured when you're old enough. Pretty much. The village is just like, yeah, you're beautiful. You'll be captured one day. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. We can be like possessive with her. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before you can steal the maiden away. She's frightened, and you don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step toward the maiden and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Selfish Overlord End. Well, not really a bad ending for the Overlord, just the hero just gets killed. Okay, cool. Tyrant, antisocial, cool. How does that work out for her route then? Overlord keeps the maiden to herself. Okay, yeah. I have to keep an eye on what personality we have equipped though. Whoops. Whatever. Alright, let's go that. And like, what's it called? Yandere ending real. Pretty much. She better go home. Okay, yeah, let them go. You're certain that she'll return to spend time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while, until your door slams shut. Oh right, Vim get burned to death. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're my friend now, please don't resist. Essentially. You try to escape, but something blocking the... Okay, yeah, cool. The overthrow the Overlord plotline coming to, like, kill her. Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? You have zero foresight. What castle will we rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke in the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Okay, cool. Burned Overlord End, but this is like without any factors, I think. Oops. I keep pressing exit. It's without any factors going into it though. Let's see. Where'd that one come up? Here. Coward. Okay, but then we just still get killed by... Oh no. Disloyal, but then we get woken up by the underling. And then we can choose what to do with them. Alright, cool. Alright, hungry then... Okay, yeah, hungry, but then that means they don't bring the maiden back. But then the hero comes in and it's like, I don't know what the hell... What's going on that front, at least. Okay, cool. Okay, alright, let's do this disloyal so we get woken up by you then. They're not hungry though. We'll keep the maiden alive. Let's see. Dutiful. Well, that goes this route. If the underling eats the maiden. Alright, but there's another personality trait here still with the maiden. Let's see. Alright, cool. Just having them be disloyal will wake us up at least. Back to work, etc. Go home. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. Oh. Oops. You figure you might as well go back to bed now. You don't get to rest for very long. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. You try to struggle, but you can tell you've already been mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking in your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Oh, okay. Don't piss them off that much. I guess, like, don't like, be overly about that. Oops. Day off, sure. You tell them you can take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh the dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. We thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to take a nap for a while. Being the Overlord sure is great. Just take this nap. All she does is just like wake up, nap, wake up, nap. The life. Underling from earlier brought back some company. Okay, cool. The maiden, go home. That's what she told and takes her leave. Okay, but in other times she was like, no, I'm sticking around. Remember now, you gave this one a day off, and this is how it repays you? You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent... Oh. Okay, we still get assassinated there. Okay, cool. There's like something else we need to do with you. You're still disloyal. I guess oh, coward, right. You need to be a coward. No. Disloyal... Maybe disloyal... Overlord wakes up to the underling tearing her throat out. Okay, disloyal was needed, but then there's like something else here. I guess the... is that the... No, that's still... No, that's the maiden there. Is that the hero? I think it's the hero. They're still around. Oh, well, we'll see what Dutiful, Hungry and Dutiful leads there. Yeah, take the day off. You wait to a huge commotion outside. A hero has shown up and started murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush out the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army, and able to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be an overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than your demons who served you. Okay, cool, that explains why the underling can just no-diff you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts and you're surrounding by darkness. Conquered Overlord End. Alright. Can we do anything? Okay, cool. We need more personality with you. The hero could get involved here somehow, but I guess we need we need the personality to be unlocked. Okay, right. We haven't done this part. I forgot. Don't be possessive over thing. Stay in chat and then a dutiful hero. Okay, that's fine. Don't have it eat the maiden. Just be, yeah, cool. Chill. Let's let you stay. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not all that she expected them to be. Glad to see she's an open mind about these kind of things. Bring up how you always destroy the army. Yeah. You notice that the sound of battle has started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into the room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He's covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies and pieces all strewn about your castle was really taken out of you. Yeah, just like get slaughtered everyone else. The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling insincere apologies and excuses. Realizing his wrongdoing. Yeah, my bad. Don't worry about it. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash at the hero. When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero, and the maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Ah. Wrathful Overlord ends. Okay, yeah. Right, we forgot to do the other part. Yeah, dutiful hero here. Yeah, diplomatic. Oh yeah, right. There's a split here. Reasonable? Yeah, it's reasonable. It is reasonable, to be fair. Okay, I think there's more personality traits, I think. Because I think it only shows if we had the personality available. Okay, yeah. There's one more split here with diplomatic hero, and just don't get possessive over the maiden. So yeah, just diplomatic. I just do polite. I don't think it matters at this point. Good day off. Stick around. Let them go. You showed him that she'll return to spend some time with you. You just have to trust it. Oh no, then we get killed anyway. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down to the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Okay, yeah, then we get set on fire. Oops, I keep pressing exit. Why would you... Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. There's still something we need, I think, here then. If we do diplomatic and then let them go, but then... We let the main and the hero go, but then how does this split goes? Awaken... I guess it just jumps to here then. It jumps to here for, like, the underling interacting with us. Alright. Is there anything we can influence here then? Antisocial... Okay. Media Overlord and antisocial, but we had, like, just... her not being antisocial. So then we can get more stuff here now. Possessive leads to this. Disloyal... Oh, okay, but we see what happens here. And then possessive as well, and not disloyal. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's do just possessive then. Introduce yourself. You tell them you were thinking maybe you could understand the role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. Demons doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. You agree to take you to the master nonetheless. We go to the castle, you're introduced to the Overlord. Explain why you've come and she squints at you. Turns out she never had any plans to capture the maidens or do anything that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. This doesn't make any sense to you. You're always told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you hadn't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord that what you should do to be more a suitable maiden, but he doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying around to talk to her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons and you with you. And little by little, you realize that they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send out a hero to them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking a town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. Okay, cool. She can withstand like a couple, but like if it's like everyone getting slaughtered, it's like nah. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives, and the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and deceive you and the other humans. And what would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. As you think that, the hero enters the room. Okay, yeah, he hasn't killed anyone though. He's chill. You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks what you're doing. Thinking too much on this, what's up? The hero asks what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, did anyone read the note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you will return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord objects to the hero's suggestions. Because this wasn't shown? Ah, don't worry. Let me just check. Maybe it's not on live chat. Oh no, it's not even there. Fair. The Overlord objects to the hero's suggestions. You tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Has she really been lying to you all along, you wonder? Is this punishment for questioning the divine plan? The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord is in a horrible way like this was her destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Okay. Captured Maiden End A. Alright, hype. Okay, cool. It expired like right on this time. As well. Ha. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's with her being possessive. Then it leads to there. Possessive plus disloyal then. Better route system than 100. Ha! Ha! The Overlord stops, or rather someone has stopped her. Okay, yeah, this is... being captured... Okay, yeah. After she kills the hero. But yeah, really it's really very to the point, let's say, with the routes, rather than like, it's to the point, let's say. The Overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. The Overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone's stopped moving now. The room is silent, save for the underlings' heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you, confused for a moment, but then puffs at their chest. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide to never leave home again for the rest of your life. Damn. Escape Maiden and B. Okay, cool. Let's see. Alright, disloyal, then diplomatic, but then if they're disloyal, what happens there? Let's see. If we're just, but then diplomatic, but then not possessive, but then they're disloyal. Let's see. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. We're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this was the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. Damn, my guy, you saw her be nice already. That's not right. You think, what kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? Demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room, all your words spitting out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognize from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were part of this evil plot. They seem so nice. Okay, but I mean, okay, yeah, we know from the POV that this guy just forced into it. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. I mean, it was technically, but everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds on the door in distress. Okay, we have every character in one room now. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. Okay, yeah, then the fire. I think that might have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you'd ignored those demons before you and the hero wouldn't have been stumbled in this situation. You had just pretended not to hear them. And colors being mixed. Oh yeah, it works out, yeah. Since it's like, it's pretty much all three of them in combination, all four of them in combination now. I don't think works on, everyone hates coin flip on if they're strong or not. Ha! I mean, too fair, the Overlord herself is just normal level. She's not that strong even. It's just like either she goes full rampage mode, or she can get killed by an underling because they're pretty much the same strength. It's just that she just has the title of Overlord. But you couldn't have done that. That path is an option for you. You think that no matter what, you always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlord seizes her underling. They beg for their forgiveness, for their life rather. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord's claw pierces the underling's chest. Damn. Alright, she just gets pissed. You scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. But there's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames. Devout Maiden End. Alright, how did we get that one again then? We can't really influence her personality yet though. There's still like a bunch with her. Let's see. Okay, that very impresses everyone is consumed by flames. Okay, there's a personality we don't have yet with you. I guess with the hero here, to see the Overlord alone, no. Antisocial, and then that pops up there. Dutiful, doesn't have village alone. Well, okay, yeah, this devout thing here happened. Is any other... Over here's the plot to kill... Oh, okay. To kill the Overlord and goes to warn her. Is it expanding or am I imagining? I think I'm just imagining it. Let's see. Possessive, diplomatic. Okay, because I want the plot to dethrone the Overlord. Diplomatic, possessive, and then we get an ending here. So we need you to be diplomatic and you to be possessive. And then pick the disloyal option. Regardless of every... We have to bring her back as well. We can't eat her. Yeah, don't eat her. Okay, yeah, we got most... This dutiful one here. But then we get locked into overthrowing. Unless, like... Oh, it's just to, like... I guess call for the hero. And then... we eat her. Well, let's see. Because I think it's just a call out to him. Out to them, maybe. Let's see. She's pretty cool with it. Nice. Oh, okay, yeah, personality stuff as well. You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The general atmosphere excites you. You spend some time running on the grass. You encounter a maiden. Okay, but she's frightened and screams to be saved. Eat her. And then change her mind and leave. Let's kill the Overlord. Oh no. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I didn't put dutiful. Whoops. Not polite. Just put you dutiful. Cobble. Leave. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from the room to find that the hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Avenge your fallen comrades and save yourself. Okay, yeah, avenge first. Who does this guy think he is? Coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac. What did we ever do to him? Ha! You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing his flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken, your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling end. Okay, yeah. Cool, we stop his, like, rampage. Hungry, yeah. Dutiful, not polite. Then we can just have the hero continue to attack. Munch. Leave. Okay, then save yourself. You look around at lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, and so you remember your role, not as an underling but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from humans or demons. When you live peacefully, alone, in some deep dark forest somewhere. Deserter underling end. Okay. Oops, I meant to check the route thing. Oh, whatever. Okay, there, we can just do from there. Okay, cool. We got this, like, the whole, like, every, like, eat the maiden path, pretty much, is settled here. We have to be antisocial, though, next. Well, diplomatic plus possessive first. If I just don't eat her. They seem to be getting along. She decided to spend time for a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. Okay, cool. Don't get killed. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. Okay, cool. This is during that. You aren't sure why. Oh, right, because the underling can pop up at this point during the maiden storyline. From her POV of this. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your orders and leaves the castle. Your castle. You're the new Overlord. Heroic underling end. Okay, yeah. We see it from their POV here. Even Markiplier played this game? That's cool, yeah. How much? I haven't watched him. I don't watch him, but like, I know he does like lots of horror games, but like, is it still mostly horror games he plays, or is it like just variety? Well, to be fair, he had like some like variety stuff, like not even game stuff, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, now I have to make her antisocial, then to see what this route even is. Let's make her... I don't think it matters. Polite is just a side route. Hear her out. Oh wait. Time to die. Oh wait, whoops. Oh no, there's still some more personality stuff we don't have unlocked. That we can't really influence things yet. I think. She needs to be antisocial, but then the maiden needs to be something, as well as the hero needs to be something, for us to actually have influence here. Otherwise, it just jumps to the assassination plot. Alright, can the hero do anything different here? If the Overlord's upset, positive always done. Okay, I think it's still just like... yeah, okay, there's still more we can influence here. We haven't done the hero much, actually. Diplomatic... Okay, as long as you're not hungry, like, as long as you're not hungry, so you kill the maiden. You're just like... Yeah, the maiden is dead by that point. Antisocial... Okay, just don't make... As long as you're not hungry, it's fine. Otherwise, the maiden's just gone from the plotline. Let me double check that. For you... Okay, you need to be... possessive on this part. Oh, right, but that leads to the bad ending from our POV. But, yeah, we should see that. From the hero's POV, and then your... Yeah. Just flee. Let us in. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all stare at each other in surprising confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Oh, okay, destroy the Overlord, heroic, ask what's going on. Have we got that destroy already? Oh no, we don't have heroic yet. You lunge forward, driving your blade for the evil Overlord. She screams and falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it, after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home, only quiet on the trek back. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You're remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has seen. Triumphant hero end. Oh wait, we don't have... Right, we haven't seen her POV of that. But like, whoops, keep pressing exit. Because then we get caught up in the Overlord assassination plotline. Oh no. Yeah, hold on, let me just check. We have the heroic personality. Okay, yeah, dutiful, heroic. Let me see this part now. Okay, cool. There's still more of you though. If we make her... Yeah, possessive, but then don't kill her. No, it doesn't matter. We still jump here. Where's the bad ending we got there? Hero slays the Overlord and brings the maiden... Oh, triumphant. Finds it regardless of personality. And then, okay. Alright, gotta go through that again. Flee. On the way oh wait, this is different. You spotted maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come... Oh right, because antisocial. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This would be the exact maiden you're looking for. You approach her with curiosity. You ask the maiden what she's doing. Doesn't she know the Overlord's castle is like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out demons never had diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. She can't be trusted. Okay, let's see. Oh, trusting. Let's get that first though, because I don't know how we got this route. Or rather, I think, yeah, we made her oh no, it's the antisocial route. Believe her story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you. Even though her story is kind of hard to believe, you feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They all had been so worried. They praised you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look at you for explanation. You politely informed them it isn't your story to tell. You really ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord is interested in capturing maidens, or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust the maiden's story. You believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Ha! The town elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get a feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were running this together? Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. Damn. People are shouting for you to hunt her down and her demon friends already. But it doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear a misunderstanding. You valiantly dash after the maiden towards the Overlord's castle, but the air becomes dark and thick as you enter the demon territory. Evil miasma? No, you realize it's just normal smoke. Oh right, the burning plotline. Right, the assassination. You see the maiden ahead, but she stops in her tracks. The Overlord's castle engulfed in flames. You had only taken an eye off the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get closer to the castle, but the smoke is too thick. You think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No, going in there would be suicide. You return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander hero end. A. Okay, how did we get that one then? Bystander. Believes the maiden's story with that. Cool. Bystander, triumphant, failed, bystander. Okay, cool. We don't have this personality trait here for the maiden to exact. Whoops. Whatever. We'll just enter right away. She can't be trusted. You aren't sure you should believe in the maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask if she's sure about all this, but she gets very upset. You think she would lie to you. She storms off before we can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been the kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. That took care of itself. A possessive antisocial, call that introvert. Ha! 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 You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd isn't a friend. Oh yeah, the whole witch thing. Smoke begins to rise and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. She seemed nice though, you think. But evil comes in all forms, you reassure yourself. You decide to call it a day and return to your house. But you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Spectator hero ending A. Alright, damn. Go right into the whole witch hunt stuff. Okay, we don't have the personality for this though, but we got the ending there. Disloyal, but then something here. We'll go for where we can influence things for sure though. Okay, yeah. Here, apologize. Oh, right, because we just went and just killed her. Look at these two shoes be like, ha, ha. Alright, we gotta go dutiful and then, yeah. Witch hunting be kind of messed up, for real, for real. Okay, let's not make her antisocial, so that she actually keeps the maiden around. Good afternoon, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Also no well, ha. Oh yeah, true, yeah. That one also had like the witch hunt stuff going on, partially. Okay, we gotta do the full... You find a maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just suspected, but for some reason you can't sense anything sinister happening. Oh, but then, alright, but then yeah, okay. And then the Overlord gets pissed. Because we just killed everyone. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Ask me what's going on. She explains that she came on her own and was never in any danger. Yeah. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door. You see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. Stab while you can. Let's see. You lunge forward. Is it the same ending? Been slain? Okay, yeah, it's the same ending. It's just 2 chances for that same ending. Okay, we go again. Okay, yeah, dutiful. And then we get killed by her. Oops! We go again. Dutiful. Ask. There's almost a big misunderstanding. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart, and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Fair. At least they're aware that, like, yeah, I messed up. Tragic hero end. Alright. And then that leads that route, and then now we have to... there's a heroic thing here, but there's something with the maiden here that we need a personality trait with her here. So we can't do that yet. Oh no, I think we haven't done just like, what's it called? Possessive and then she kills us. Disloyal that leads to the assassination plotline. Okay, yeah. So possessive. Yeah, there's red here, possessive. Okay, yeah, make her possessive now. Yeah, make her possessive. And then she'll just like kill us for sticking around. Flee, diplomatic, ask. She was never actually catched, but came with her on her own volition. That's a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to the town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. Right about 20, the added existing characters. Oh yeah, I saw, yeah. There's, what's her name? Toyohime from the manga. From the Lunarian manga. From like a while ago. Like, I think like Zun mentioned like he wouldn't add them to the game, but then it's like, yeah, here they are now. Well, one of them at least. You ask her to return to the town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it's your job to mediate situations like this. You tell the Overlord that she doesn't let the two of you go. You have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. Ha. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You are helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You came over this way only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the Mystic Maiden. Does someone make it out of this alive? Okay, yeah. I think we're dead anyway on that part. Alright, now we're missing some traits though, so we can't really progress here. Is there anything we can do to the maiden? Okay, we have heroic, actually. Dutiful, return alone. We have this though. Antisocial, go back. Alright, we haven't got this part where we get burned, where she gets burned at the stake. We need to be antisocial. But him to be dutiful, yeah. And then, yeah, okay, dutiful, we meet with Overlord. Dutiful but not hungry. Polite, sure. And antisocial, was it? Yeah, she has to make us leave. Alright, introduce. The Overlord tells you again you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. Oh, okay, obedient. Cool, cool, cool. Now we get, like, a trait. You don't want to cause any trouble. So you just figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He's covered in blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. Ah, okay, okay, hey. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain, the Overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone there. You notice the looks of uncertainty from the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. He really calls you a demon sympathizer. Okay, cool, yeah. Right. Yeah, this guy's pretty much like the whole, like, village elder that is, like, a dickhead. Welcome back, old Yokken. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero, they ask. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone to believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be, so they say. Vapago when. Ha! But have the people of your village always been misblinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never really cared about? Ha! Cared to know, rather. You wonder how you missed that before. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You are to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? History be like, yeah. You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly. So why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. Okay, at least there was, like, someone standing up for her. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so sorry. Executed Maiden End. Okay. Alright, yeah. The whole, like, the people refuse to understand type deal. Alright, disloyal... Trusting... Okay, trusting, disloyal, and then this thing here. Return to see Overlord alone. We can do that now, because we have a trusting personality. So, antisocial... Obedient... Okay, we can't be dutiful, or else... either he doesn't believe us, or he just looks scary. So we can't have him be dutiful, just trusting. You're antisocial. Is there something that happens to the heroic trait while you're talking? Oh no, I think it's more like it only matters on certain aspects. Like heroic is more. Let's see. Like they will. What's it called? Dutiful slaughters all demons, but tries to kill the Overlord. Yeah. I think it's only like one trait matters for certain points, I think, with this game. Rather than it being like stacks of... Well, no. Here is like, they have to be dutiful and heroic to actually progress this part. So when this part happens here. But yeah, we got the heroic trait by going down... yeah. When you find... While you're Maiden and you're talking to the Demon Lord, because it looked like there's a choice there that Maiden was behind it here. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that part you mean. Oh, yeah, because I don't think we have that yet, though. We need to... I think it's the dutiful heroic, and then we can choose to do something with the hero here. Because yeah, I think there is a branching point. Yeah, heroic tries to slay... Yeah. Bring the Maiden home, and then this part pops up here from the hero's POV. Yeah. We need them to be dutiful heroic to unlock the personality trait with the maiden here. Yeah. You're right, yeah. I forgot that part slipped my mind, yeah. When it looked like she was going to do something. So, okay, dutiful, heroic is this part here. Dutiful, heroic. We'll do that. We'll go there. I'm curious to see what that led to. They have to be... Doesn't matter whether antisocial or not. We have to stick around, though. The hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. The hero suddenly dashes towards the overlord, sword drawn. Okay, no questions asked. Oh, protector, martyr. We got this now. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out all right for your new friend. Ah. Okay, then we can see the maiden get sacrificed from the hero and the overlord's POV. Oops. I keep thinking to press on them just to see the routes, but it's from the top right. Because yeah, I think martyr, yeah, tries to slay. Oh, okay, no. I don't know if she actually do something. Yeah, now we know that will lead to her like taking the blade. Either that or it's more like the maiden is conflicted about the whole thing type deal during that. Heroic. Okay, no, but let me see her POV here actually for how she feels. So dutiful, heroic. Yeah. Yo, do nothing. The hero's blade pierces the overlord, and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. The glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You escape the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Okay, yeah. It's more like she's just feeling regret over the whole thing. Alright, trusting. Okay, yeah, now we go back to the hero being trusting, and then the branching point here. This loyal event can lead to this part. Trusting, and then yeah, trusting and then refuse to see the overlord alone. Returns to see her alone. Okay, so antisocial and then trusting. Yo, and then obey her. He asked what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? Oops. You explain everything that happened. He's very surprised that demons don't seem to be as malicious as you were raised to believe. The two of you return to the village, hoping to communicate with everyone. You had been so worried and are very glad that the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued, because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers seem confused and look to the hero for an explanation. He tells them he only ran into you on his way to the castle, and that this isn't really a story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord, and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens, or other mean things like that. The villagers look again to the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer his words over yours, but you don't have any say in it. The hero proclaims that he believes your story, but wants you to talk to the Demon Lord himself, just to make sure. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. You're pretty shocked that everyone's that hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't even sure anymore. An old man implores that the hero go to speak with the Overlord immediately. He says that you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, you can't afford to let their guards down. the whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. You'd be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Okay, we get the resolute personality. We'll get that first. You boldly announce that you accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react, and you grab the hero by the wrists and take off before anyone stops you. As you approach the castle, you notice something's gone terribly wrong. It appears to be on fire. Is the Overlord alright? You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? It's all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick and you can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head toward the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly what kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Okay, selfless maiden ending A. Alright, that means we get this. Okay, that's different there. Disloyal tries to save the Overlord from the burning castle. Okay, yeah. We have to make them disloyal here, and then something pops up with this one. There's another personality trait though, so I don't think we can get it yet. Okay, leave. Okay, we haven't got this yet. Leave on your own. You can prove yourself at anyone's help. Make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the thing behind. A suspicious group of demons stand outside the entrance. Someone assassinating the Overlord. You immediately notice you overheard them. The underling you recognize from before is the first to do something about it. This is the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you. In that moment you regret ever having trusted the demons. You die instantly. Alright, a swift and clean death. Okay, yeah, disloyal, but then we need to like have a trait with the underling here. Okay, cool. Let's go back to you then. Trusting. Let's see. Okay, then we get a thing here. We unlock a trait while they're trusting on this route. Resolute. Okay, resolute here as well. Obedient. Okay, I think we unlock a trait here though. Can we double disloyal? Ha! Let's see. If they're hungry though, they just kill the maiden right from the start. So to make them not be hungry. Let's see what the trait we unlock though. We still die in the end though, but like let's see what trait we get. To just get a day off from you. Bring the maiden to the castle. Disloyal here. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Obedient, trusting, and antisocial. Yeah. You and your friends start to notice the maiden from earlier has overheard your entire conversation. It's bad for you if the Overlord found out about this. Okay, captor. Use the maiden for killing practice. And then, yeah, toss her into the dungeon. We get captor. You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel spooky. Ha! The maiden is very upset. You leave her in the cell to continue screaming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front gate. He's talking about a maiden, perhaps the one you locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start sorcering us? The hero yells, "Prepare to face justice," and other cliché hero lines, before driving the sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by the sword. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually turn out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and the hero locked in combat. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Opening presents itself. You hit the hero in the back of the head, knocking him out. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws when she starts moving. Until she stops moving. Yeah. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes out crawling other hiding places. You're the new ruler of the castle and several students bow before you. Alright, works out. But now we got the personality trait. So let's see. Resolute now. Okay, yeah. Moving the personality trait with the Overlord. Disloyal, Bevender. Okay, cool. Heroic, Martyr. Okay, cool. We'll see what happens after she martyrs herself. Then, okay. This will be if... Okay, cool, yeah. Heroic, then Martyr. So we're going to see the path here, pretty much. Whether the Overlord gets killed or the Maiden gets killed. So, just let's see. Dutiful and Heroic. Sure. Tell us you better go home, stay for a while. You feel sudden sharp pain through your back. You look down to see a blade protruding from your chest. Oh, that was careless of you. So this is how you die. Stabbed in the back by some cowardly hero. What a joke. You're supposed to be the ruthless one. That's right, humans can't be trusted. None of this is what they're capable of. You should have remembered that before letting one in. You watch as the hero takes the maiden's hand, leading her through the sea of corpses he left in his wake. Captured by a demon, at least she got what she came for. You join your army in eternal slumber. Alright, and now we need her to take the hit. The maiden shouts something behind you, and you turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. Okay, yeah, we don't get to see what happened if when she died in her POV. So he pierces her chest and she falls to the floor lifeless. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. The hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Okay, cool. Vengeful Overlord A. Alright. Cool, we get everything with you here. Okay, yeah. Disloyal plus trusting leads here. Hungry. Okay, cool. The maiden gets killed though. Oh, okay, cool. It's still a route where the maiden gets killed. Okay, yeah. Disloyal, but also trusting. So I guess let's see how the hero plays in there. We have to be hungry enough to kill the maiden ASAP. Okay, get back to work. You're awakened by one of your underlings. They brought your hero who inquires about a missing maiden. Tell him that you don't know anything. Humans never really visit this place. He believes you and goes home. Okay, yeah, trusting. To your surprise, you figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad to go back to your nap instead. Until you wake up from something completely unexpected. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? Try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone isn't wanting getting out. They're being usurped. They have zero foresight. Oh yeah. Choking the thick black smoke. You'll see them in hell. Okay, no, wait. We see that part. I'm missing something here, though. Oh no, disloyal as well. I think. No, okay, they have to be disloyal, or else we just burn in the other endings. Yeah, sets up. They have to be disloyal to actually like come for us exactly. Yeah. Oops. Alright, because we go to sleep. Okay, I guess we don't. I guess we just tell them, yeah, sure, take a day off. You're wakened by one of your underlings. The hero wishes to speak with you. Quite about a maiden who is rumoured to be here, but you've never seen her. Humans don't visit often or ever, really. Wonder why he trustfully trusted you here. Heroes traditionally kill demons. This guy seemed like he was bad at his job, in your opinion. Whatever. You're still feeling sleepy. So you go right back to your nap. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. Try to struggle, we can tell you've already been mortally wounded. But if you come to deserve any of this, you remember now. You gave this one a day off, and this is how it repays you? You die wondering if you could have done anything. Okay, no, wait. Wait. Oops, I keep pressing exit. Okay, wait. No, because we need you to be trusting, sure. Disloyal, but don't. Tyrant, hungry. We awaken... But then we just get killed here, but you're trusting already. Oh no, I put dutiful. I think. Obedient. Doesn't really matter. The maiden gets killed. I put trusting though, I think. Let's see. The privileges. Yeah, it just expired just now. Or like a few minutes, like a couple, like hour ago or something. Also, time flies. It's been like 2 hours already. It's really short, but like, damn, if time flies. I guess hungry, disloyal. I think doesn't matter. Yeah, it has to be hungry, or else we get the maiden getting involved. Coward just leads to getting burned alive. Disloyal but then trusting, I guess the hero comes in. I think... No, day off? And then just kill you. Alright, so you have to be tyrant with them. Hungry, disloyal, trusting, yeah. Now what? Non-existent of you and me. Oh yeah. I think we've talked about that on stream. We talked about that on stream. Because I mentioned that I think it's like complicated puzzle wise or something, but I am interested. I'm looking to see like what comes on sale on October, autumn, whatever you call it. No, wrong one. No existence. I have that. I got that, I think. It's another VN game. It's another like VN type game. Yeah. I have it. Because it's cheap. I have the game. Yeah. I have the game. I'm getting mixed up with We haven't talked about that one. The one with the white-haired girl. But yeah, I have it. It's a short game as well, I believe. Try getting rid of hungry. True. I think it's more because like we need the maiden to be killed by that point. Let's see. Get back to work. You know, but then we get the maiden here. Oh, okay. This is accident, but sure. With the whole like with the group with the convergence. You're almost fallen asleep when the maiden and the hero burst into your room, apparently trying to communicate something to you. You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How less are the humans to care though? One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that humans are liars. We're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led the conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure you have the strength to back it up though. Lately all you do is sleep. Ha! Okay, cool, we bring it up. We do bring that up. The group of demons start muttering something about going to plan A, and suddenly slamming the door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds at the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So, this is how you'll die. burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something like that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed in the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you grabbed the underling those traitors blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into the plot, knowing they'll be killed if they took your side. They cried they didn't want to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Okay, cool. Merciful. Okay, yeah, cool. This is from the because we saw like from the maiden's thing where she just kills the underling. All right, forgive them. You released the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You all burn together. Overlord's true end. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end, you say to yourself? What's the point of all my effort? The true ending is this terrible. You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theatre. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you've been shown when you entered this place. Oh, okay, cool. We gotta fight back against this, like, against fate type deal, huh? Okay, we gotta get the ending where everyone burns alive, let's see. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grow attached to my little cast, start to relate to their flaws, their plights, start wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that in my theatre, my lovely crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the intrusion. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave it to you, dear guest. Alright, cool. Floating head. Yeah, well, it's more like the whole like theatre mask type deal. Floating like theatre mask. Alright, we got that by accident, but we got the personality trait for thingy. So this loyal and trusting leads we got that by accident. Yeah, because we tell her to obey, it doesn't matter, let her go. Trusting and resolute. Oh, resolute, disloyal. Trusting, okay, cool. It is procced, but we didn't have resolute on. Getting rid of hungry was right. Yeah, it was for that thing, but not for the bottom route. But yeah, I forgot. I didn't look above. It worked out though. It worked out. Ligus. Ha! 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 The game depersonalization. Oh yeah, we talked about that one on stream. I know that one we talked about. Oh no. Yeah, we talked about that one. Yeah, it's that TTRPG. It's like that TTRPG style game thingy. That one, yeah. Well, not TTRPG. Yeah, it has like TTRPG elements to it or something like that. I don't know when it's like gonna be fully complete. I swear it's still early access. It's like that one is more like I'm waiting for like it to be like fully done. I like more playing when it's like completely done, unless it's like a. I don't. Is it still early access? Okay, no, it's not still early access, but I don't know if it's still like there's still updates coming for it though. I don't know if it's like fully done with development. It's not early access, yeah. It was before, I think. It was before. But I think it's still getting updates though, so I'll wait for that a bit. But yeah. I think it was before though. I'll wait for it though. Because there's like, what, DLC coming for it or something? I'm not sure. Or is it like, what's it called? We'll see. Alright, yeah. Tell her to go home. Okay, yeah, No, go home. And then let them go. So he bursts into your room, accompanied by a hero. Trying to frankly communicate something to you, but you're still half asleep. Take a group of demons after your life. Don't grasp into the situation. Whenever endings barges in, shouting that humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was with the first underling's plan. Okay, yeah, and let me just off them. You pierce their chest with claws. They scream. The hero backs away. He is wise not to interfere. They've stopped moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws in them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and 2 humans. Okay, yeah, this is from... Right, Spiteful Overlord. Yeah, that's the one we see with the maiden. Okay, now we have to get this one underneath. This weird one. Like, you have to be hungry. And disloyal, but then disloyal procs just getting killed by... Yeah, what? Maybe there's something on the hero's side we have to do first. Like, yeah, Tyrant, tell them to get back to work. And then... Yeah, we have to be Tyrant in that part. We can't just tell them to chill. Hungry... Well, let's see. Yeah. Disloyal, coward... Yeah, what? Alright. Let's try it again. There's something weird going on there. Alright. Day off. Go back to work, thank you. Nothing better to do, sleep. We don't get... Okay, we can... From your slumber... The hero comes. But then we get killed anyway. Okay, maybe... Yeah, what? Okay, I don't... This one's procking, not procking though. If they're hungry, sure, and then disloyal, but then disloyal gets us killed anyway. Coward? Maybe disloyal and coward, maybe. Let's see. Day off. Just enough your sleep. You feel uneasy, but you aren't sure why. Sometimes shutting doors force you to awake. Okay, now let me burn alive here. Look who, yeah, because the maiden has to be dead at this point because the maiden has to be dead. Otherwise, it's like you pretty much like get caught up in the upper routes, essentially. Like, the splitting point is the maiden being dead at this point to reach these bottom ones. Otherwise... But they need to be disloyal though, or else we can't proc... Maybe not disloyal or coward. Let's just see. Just hungry enough to kill the maiden. Okay, get back to work. They won't kill us... No, but then that pops up. Cassette beats, I've heard of that, yeah. I've heard of that, yeah. Weird. This one's not procking. Oh no, we can go this route. We don't have to get the maiden killed. We can just go... Oh yeah, okay, we don't have to be hungry. We can just be obedient, and then we go back to sleep, and then disloyal. Not hungry. Maybe that will proc it instead. Tyrant... Okay, just tell them to take a day off. That's what you were saying. Oh, okay, whoops, sorry. Okay, yeah, I didn't notice. I forgot about this part. I didn't notice, like, it can go back down from the maiden being alive. My bad. My bad. Obedient. Okay, obedient. Not obedient, tell them a day off. If they still be disloyal, cool. And they don't have to be hungry. Obedient, trusting. A lot to look there, yeah. Okay, doesn't really matter. Okay, get back to work. Go home. Stay for a bit, and then let them go. Oh wait, whoops. No matter perspective, the training remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? When the war happened, when you collect them all, were you given to despair, or... Alright. Wait, I messed up there. Because if we... Okay, just be obedient and tell her to go home. Oh, we have to be antisocial. Right, my bad. Okay. Go home, and she's obedient, she just leaves. We got to the sounds of battle. A hero is cutting through your army. As the Overlord, it's your job to take charge in these situations. You rush out to end this hero's pitiful existence. Vile demon. I should have believed for a second that you weren't anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate you all. You don't really get what's going on, but you engage regardless. The girl's gonna defend her people. You clash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easy. You're both dangerously low in health. Oh, okay. This is when yeah. For this part, when the underling sneak attacks, waiting for the others to make a move. When one of your underlings appears behind him, they knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can't be seen this was a duel. You don't respond. You sense murderous intent. The servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. You've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere, and you can't believe this happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Betrayed Overlord ending A. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter 4. Okay. Alright. We'll read these when we get all letters. Because also this is number 4, so we'll see. Okay, never mind. This is the right. This was the route where yeah. But we just get sneak attacked, essentially. Well, the hero does get sneak attacked. It's the naive hero route. Okay. Trusting. Okay, so antisocial, obedient, resolute, disloyal. Okay, first of all, disloyal and captor. Trusting, disloyal, captor. And then you need to be Overlord, antisocial. No wait, hero. Antisocial, obedient, trusting route, and disloyal captor. Okay, so you need to be antisocial, you need to be obedient, and disloyal and captor. Obedient, trusting, yeah. Okay, zoom, flee, believe her story. When you reach the gates, you ask the demons if they'd seen the maiden. They have. They inform you she's been held captive in a dungeon at the moment. She trusts them, and in return, they lock her up. So demons are truly evil beings after all. The MC5 on sale. Is it? Oh, it's now, isn't it? How much is it then? Okay, it's pretty cheap. I played some of 4, but I never finished it. I never actually finished 4. Okay, cool. Actually, not a bad price. I don't know if it counts a DLC in the franchise pack, but oh no, it has Virgil. That's cool. I've only played like a bit of 4, but like not in full. I never finished it. Okay, that's a big sale actually. I'll consider it. We'll see. And when does the sale end? Oops, I pressed something. It ends on... I can't even... Oh, 24th August. Okay, that's pretty soon. We'll see. Maybe at some point. She trusts them, and in return they lock her up. So demons are truly evil beings after all. You demand they take you to her, but they don't let you pass. You have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your blade through the demon before you can rush the castle alone. You're the only one who can save the maiden now. What the fuck are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her, and all of demonkind. You clash again, but the Overlord isn't getting down easy. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero. Are games on sale too? I think they're on Game Pass, I think though. A couple of them are. Because I have Game Pass at the moment for like E33 and Metaphor. So I think they are on Game Pass though. Let me just check which ones are on Game Pass. Where is he? The ones on Game Pass are 3, 2... Yeah, 3 and 2. or on Game Pass? 3 and 2. I think I have number 1 on PS4, actually. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So just big Capcom sale type deal. I'll see. All right, we got that one. Okay, now Martyr when she offers herself, when she tries to protect her. So dutiful, dutiful, heroic, Martyr. Hey, investigations. Oh yeah, that's on sale, but not too big yet. I'll wait a bit more. It's like 25% off. I'll wait for like 50% off. Probably. We'll see. I can wait a bit more on that. It tends to get on sale like sooner than later. But it's more like I'm waiting as well just to like see stuff on sale come autumn sale. But we'll see. Also like yeah, we'll see. Where are we? Okay, Martyr, yeah, that's it, Martyr. Yeah, just Martyr. Okay, dutiful, just like smash. Also meaning what's going on. Oh no, then heroic, yeah, she'll take the blow. You lunge forward to put an end to the evil overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect the demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The overlord wails. Why'd you do that? You're not sure the question is directed at you. The overlord strikes you in a vengeful rage. You parry and she is slain. Your sword feels heavy. Look at your hands and your clothes. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. You get your hands and clothes. Blood. So much blood. Okay, yeah, in the overlord's POV, she beats the hero. And in the maiden's POV, she's obviously dead. Look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would you protect the overlord? He must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey home. You will say that you were too late, but nothing could be done for the girl, but the overlord is slain. There'll be celebration. Loyal hero end. Alright. And the hero side... Okay, now we need... Let's see. Diplomatic. You're chill. Disloyal. Okay, just disloyal. Just disloyal and merciful will get us here. Well, no, not merciful yet. And then we'll do merciful after. Oh, I guess there's two ways to get there. Either antisocial or this really roundabout way. Diplomat. As long as we don't go on a slaughter, it's chill. So as long as you're disloyal, yeah. Fleet, diplomatic. Ask what's up. The overlord allows you the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing in the entrance. We're talking about assassinating the overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. Damn. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And the same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. Okay, cool. The hero doesn't change. We can't change how the hero reacts to that. He's still like, yeah, better off they're dead. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into Overlord's room. The maiden finally tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in, calling you liars. He's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back to Little One. The demons only care about themselves. How low can he be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for them to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. Okay, the hero's POV is like, you're being a bit too like judgmental. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get the maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join in, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. Is crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest and it lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. Okay, cool. You're just like scared. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flame. Resigned hero ends. Okay, now we have to make sure that she doesn't off it. Let me just check. Okay, it just fills up. It just fills it in anyway. As long as we get to this point, it still works out. We can go down for the bottom round, but this is faster. Disloyal. Yeah. Flee, diplomatic, ask. Is he gonna kill it as retribution? He continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, he lets go. Are demons capable of mercy? I guess it won't matter now. You all burn together. Hero's true end. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost lesson number 1. Alright, let's read it in order at least. My love, isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable, cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow. So I decided to write. Now keep writing, until the day you find me once more. Then maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. Okay. Alright, cool. I guess that's the stage person. The one that we talked to for like fourth wall breaking, that one. So that's on sale. I've watched someone play it already. So yeah. Alright, disloyal. Okay. Antisocial. And then trusting. And then disloyal and captor. And you need to be trusting. Okay, we see from her POV from inside getting captured. Oh no, wait. Me too. What's the difference here again? No. Trusting. Oh no, we have to meet the Overlord. Antisocial. Yeah, I forgot antisocial. Alright, we'll leave. When the hero trusts us, we'll run. No, wait. Obedient, trusting. Return to see. Oh, okay, don't take the Overlord. Don't take with us. It's just like we get locked into a bad ending, regardless. That's why it was like a skull. Just don't take the hero with us. Yeah, introduce. Yeah, leave. Leave on your own. You immediately notice you overheard them, and decide to lock you in the dungeon before... They immediately notice you overheard them, and decide to lock you in the dungeon before it can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protests. Okay, I guess like I was wondering because like yeah, the hero refers to the demons as it, but like yeah, but I guess like it works out in terms of like that hero like being like more anti-demon compared to the maiden. You can't believe you escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only to be tossed into this awful place. It's just terrible. Who's gonna keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself, but you sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence settles down. It's impossible to tell what happened. Because you continue to wait, but no one comes for you. In order to escape, you roar in... Oh, okay, yeah, we just rot. You roar in that cell. Imprisoned maiden ending. Cool. Okay, now we can get to here. As long as you're merciful, we're chill. Introduce yourself, then we'll leave. Grab the hero. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make it any different? Will you all burn together? Stop playing Journey of Realm Dawn Dew. They've got about the maiden in a dungeon. I mean, everyone died. It's like, I guess, like, to be fair, like, the underling, when they become Overlord, is like, whatever. The hero's dead, and then thing. I see. It's like turn-based? Okay, it looks 2D platform but turn-based. That's cool. It looks interesting. Have fun, have fun. Have fun. Hope you okay, cool. It's not too it just came out. That's cool. Let me know if it's any good, yeah. Let me know. It looked like maybe something I'd try out at some point. Maiden's true ending. A letter flutters down. Lost letter 2. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You decide to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the paths you've seen so far, there's no room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Alright, just don't dox me, please. Part of me is always like worried now, like whenever a game has like fourth wall breaks, that they'll just use my like username, well, my Windows account, whatever, PC name, and it's like, okay, cool. I think it's fine. I hope. You are okay. We're not done yet, though. I want to get all these letters. I want to get these letters first. Use a different PC to stream. It's annoying though. It's like I have to like make another account. And it's like it's annoying. I don't have a I'm not gonna buy another PC just for streaming. At least not until like, unless it's like, what's it called? I can afford it. I don't want to like make another account and like have to reinstall everything and stuff. So yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not that deep, but it's like I'd rather for now not yet. The underling is burning. Oh, okay. Okay, we're locked into this right now, into our intervention. We haven't got all the letters yet. Oh no, wait, crap. I said like, whoops. I said what's it called? We'll find a way, but not. Whoops. Whatever. My love, I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. That's right, I opened my own theatre. Okay, yeah. If there was any doubt that this tragedy person was that one. You would be so proud. If you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side the opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theatre could just become world famous, maybe we would just might hear it, wherever you are. Forever yours, tragedy. I guess the lover is called comedy. We'll see. The hero is burning. Maiden's burning. And the Overlord's burning. Okay, whoops. We can't go back yet on that. Alright, one sec, just in case. I don't think it will, but just in case, one sec. Is it... You are... Okay, yeah, you just say you. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't actually represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. It looks like you don't really know what they're supposed to do right now, but guess that's because you're actually the one guiding them. What do you say to them? Hi guys. You smile awkwardly introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond. Yeah, it's a common form for like it's like formless type deal. Like I know like the Madoka mobile game does a similar kind of thing for their like main character. My press has been answered. You must be... Okay, don't say... This is check. I don't think they'll say my name, but... Okay, no. Her god? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. Now, enough of this. I admit, I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story. How passe. You watched helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force themselves onto the stage, did you? I'm the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me Tragedy if you'd like. Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness. With me, Tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theatre. For I can't abide by you seeing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. I want to see something new. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. You think defeating me might be the only way to see a better ending. It's all because all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, that does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God. The stage is set for you to fight a battle against me, the god of this world. What you do, how you fight against Tragedy itself, I'd love to see it. I mean, it depends. Tragedy is more like, what's it called? Tragedy is more in the case of like, what's it called? It's best done, I feel personally, when it's like, what's it called? Like when it's like more like an inevitability type deal. It's like you can see that it's going down that route, that type of deal. I guess like Little Goody Two Shoes. I guess like to be fair, I think it's like you need to know Pocket Mirror, but like to be fair, you can already see with like Elise's personality. To be fair, even there, but like in that case, it's more like it's pretty much Tragedy because like what's it called? It's inescapable. In order for like Pocket Mirror to happen, you need things in Goody Two Shoes to actually happen a certain way. Because you played the sequel first, yeah. But it still works as a tragedy. And also, like, that's its release order. It's like Fate Zero, like, that's a tragedy as well, but it's also, like, it's a prequel. But it's still tragedy, I'd say. You can't seem to do any damage, but you don't truly exist in the world after all. Oh, is that all? You never defeat me like that. You're right. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Behold, my magically tragic tales. Beautifully. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You've witnessed 39 of my painstakingly crafted endings. Your heart does indeed ache for these characters. How could you want to put an end to all this? Do you truly care for them that much? They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's just a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of the world. That's right, you came to save them. You can't do this alone. Okay, that's cool. I see, but we get HP based on the thing. You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. I see, the HP is based on the endings we saw. We haven't seen all of them, I messed up. I thought like... I messed up, I pressed it too early. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. You said kind of demon? You explain that? No, you're not a demon. You're... How can you explain it in a way that hero can understand? Make cases I'm furious. Ha! I mean, yeah, Liger's out here saying also like stuff like stage and stuff. Join the stage, etc. can explain in a way the hero can understand. Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I crafted my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. It's Sanson. Ha! 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 You remember the state of your body and decide that yes, some clothes from the hero will be nice. He's overjoyed by your answer. Apparently outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. A true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. Ah, okay. I could make a living as a tailor rather than a hero? Please, tell me what I can do to reach that dream. Okay, yeah, because the game's like also about like the roles and all that sort of deal. So it's like, yeah, go against the roles, your predisposed roles and stuff type deal as well. The hero will now fight alongside you. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect something like this. The hero has arrived. We couldn't have a final boss battle without him. Into the scary bear. Ha! 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 You're the one who's been killing us, murderer. I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Okay, let's summon more of them. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church. Her heart starts set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me? Are you a traveller? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveller. Well, maybe you are in a sense. You've come over this way here. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I could meet one day. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring. She's the catalyst of the story after all. Meta games, yeah. This one's meta, yeah. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord, you see, but I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part? She wanted to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is she's truly hoping to gain from this. The maiden's confused by your question. There is no game. I've watched someone play it before. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. Of to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please, guide me. Maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy truly such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. Remember all the awful things you put us through. And now it's a new game? Like, a sequel or like an entirely new game? When this should be familiar to you as well. This should be. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Alright, let's bring everyone in. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. Kind of above, I see. The underling is on guard duty, as expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird looking intruder. What do you want? Oh, I see. I remember them vaguely enough. I think it was like 4 years ago or so. 3-4 years ago I watched someone play. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, though you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. The game's 5 years old. Ah, okay. Yeah, I watched someone play like 4-3 years ago. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life, never get bossed around or picked on. And the underling's friends who bullied them into an assassination plot, only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true ending for the demon underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So, there's a way even work can be fun. Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. The underling now fight alongside. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. The underling. He must be desperate to constant unreliable ally. Ha, if I beat this guy up, my problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. The tragedy strikes with a terrible fate. Alright, now the Overlord. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches on the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favour. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She lost in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. Ha! Ha! I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize you must have actually been lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. Ha! The true end, the dad's Ganon. Ha! The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. Bombard you with all of them before you even know the characters. Ha! True, true. I think it's more like, that's the thing, it's like... What's it called? I think it depends, I guess, but it's more like, it's easy to like just have it be in one ear, out the other, when you like, if you have nothing to attach it to properly. You just want to live her neat life. True that. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. I see, so this is tragedy. Ah, you've brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. Ha 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 ha. I hope you're prepared to face your deaths as well. This game is more should be a gamer. Let's see. Let's see what fate... Like, obviously the hero will be a tailor, but it's not quite clear with these three. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Now the whole party's here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Okay. Ambition. I reach my true ending with my own power. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. Only will be unemployed or wagey. Ha! I mean, apparently, like, we have some idea for them that they can, like, still enjoy things. We'll see. Tragedy is reeling. Missed tenacity. Knock me down, I'll just come back stronger. The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Let's see. Kindness. May try to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive. I'll balance your kindness with my own cruelty. Okay. Hope then. Our true endings do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Just tragedy is reeling. I guess, willpower? Reign of Terror ends here, tragedy. I refuse to give in. Use willpower to overcome tragedy. This is it. Everyone's heart united. You take aim toward the best possible future. You will unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. You've done it. You managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Power friendship. Well, kind of. They're not really friends. Besides, like, Maiden and Overlord. But no, came in clutch. I mean, it's the artwork used for the game, but then it's like, okay, cool. This is where it's used. It's the artwork for like the Steam on the Steam page, I think, or like the Steam library artwork. Thank you, Hero. Starring Hero as himself. Thank you, Maiden. Thank you, Underling as themself. Starring Overlord as herself. Thank you, Overlord. I Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Power of collective trauma. Ha. Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, is it polish your avatar in the thumbnail? I don't think there's any polish I can do for it. In what sense? It looks out of place. Ha. Well, I mean, what's it called? It is like a completely different art style and also like color scheme. Thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theatre didn't contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. Destroy yourself. Ha. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it, I wonder? No. Well, I did my best. Happy endings shouldn't... Oh, I thought meant no, as in like, can we help you out now? Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Alright, I messed up the letters though. There's like one letter we didn't get. Alright, yeah, the hero is a tailor. GG easy. Okay. Oh, I see. You're just a fashion... You become a fashion model. With the hero. Okay, yeah. We make peace. With the elders. But they're still like... Elder's still probably a dickhead. Okay, yeah. These two hook up now. Okay, yeah, because we missed the subplot thing, some of it with tragedy. You missed out getting the remaining ending thing. Exit the theater. Okay, I think that closes the game. I imagine. Was it just black? No, it's here. Okay, enter. Wait, because we messed up. We missed that one portion. You weren't done with my bad endings, and now you're back for more. You have to cancel out your training if you want to go back to the way things were before our final battle. Should we begin the resetting process? Yeah. If you missed out on seeing all 41, you can keep your progress and reset to before you start the true ending. Erase all your progress when you play the game as if your very first time. You can't take this back, so choose carefully. Before the true end. You want to hear more game recommendations? Go ahead. I'm open to hearing it. Okay, yeah, we didn't get these ones. So just trusting and resolute, but not merciful. Trusting, resolute, but not merciful. Alia time link. Oh, that's cool. Okay, VN. Alright, okay, cool, that's cool. Alright, cheers. Just came out last year. Looks neat. Haven. That sounds like something I've heard of. I don't think I have though. Oh, this one. No, I don't even know it. I haven't seen it. Alright, looks cool. Let me just see, when is this? Okay, sale ends in like... I'm gonna wait till autumn sale, I think. Though, that's like... But yeah, we'll see. Let's see, how's it again here? Stellar Code. I think I've... Nah, I never heard that. Just Stellar. Just the name Stellar. Mystery visual novel. It's not in English though. On Steam it says English not supported. The art style's cute. I guess we gotta wait until the English version comes out. Oh no. Oh no. It's just saying. It's just they mean it's just translated. I think that's what it means. I think they just mean. I think they just mean the Steam description and not the game itself. It says like. I think it's just I think they mean more like this. They just like MTL'd the game description and not the actual game. I hope. The Drifter. Point and click game. I see. I haven't really played a point and click. I've played like Fran Bow, but not that one. Alright, what was the requisites here again? Resolute, trusting, antisocial. Okay, yeah, resolute, trusting, antisocial. There we go. But not merciful, so we just get like we just get destroyed. The Great. Oh no, that's okay. That one's on my wish list. Because I was looking at like, I think it's a strategy RPG, the grid-based one. That one is on my wish list already. I know it came out recently. But yeah, it looks cool. I think is it grid-based? Yeah, turn-based tactics, but it looks cool. That one's already on my wish list. That one. The strategy of Lily type deal. Time to die. Okay, no wait. We messed up. Antisocial, disloyal. Is involved. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Obedient, trusting. Obedient. Oh, whoops. Because she's still... Yeah. Whoops, wrong character. Something sharp prices your back. The hero? No, he's already. Oh, okay. We don't see the. We didn't see the POV of thing killing her. The underling. One of your underlings, the maiden screams. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with her claws. So to retaliate. Have you played the Rusty Lake series? I haven't played yet. I have like one game in it because it came for free. At some point. Like I think I have Hotel or something. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Betrayed Overlord end. Reset. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, I misclicked on the wrong person. Let's overthrow her. Quit yelling. Let's go kill. No, I think we need to remove Tyrant then. Yeah, remove Tyrant. No, wait. What? Okay, wait. Day off. Underling brings the maiden to the castle. Oh, granted. Don't go Tyrant. Don't go Tyrant. Well, no, it still works out, but... Bring the maiden to the castle. Underling gets involved in the plot. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Resolute. Resolute. But as long as you're not diplomatic and you're not possessive. No. Oh no, because we end up going this way. Stays loyal or just offs her. Okay, we have to bring her to the castle for sure. Obedient, resolute. Yeah, you have to be resolute here. And then take off not merciful. Oh no, possessive. Oh, whoops. Okay, antisocial. Yeah, you need to be antisocial. That's where I messed up. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard the entire conversation. They take off to the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fuck. The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out. You're conspiring to take her out. You dash to the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead they blame the whole thing on you. They cried that it was your idea and that they were going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. I think you said it yourself for a sec. Ha, ha, ha. You can't believe they tell the Overlords a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You shout each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone. To keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear the traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans. Good dramatic reading. I think it's like it was more like, I guess, like with like, it's like not hoity-toity, but like, I guess, like, yeah, like that kind of like Overlord type speech. I need new friends. I mean, essentially, like, we straight up say like, hey, yeah, your friends are dicks, like they're arse. Regarding the underling. And then the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he got the chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. I think I've heard that one before. Oh no, I haven't. National Park, huh? Alright, interesting. I'll keep an eye out. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure now they would have killed you if you sided with her. But the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. True. Traitor underling ending. Alright, and now the final one. Just make her merciful. But if you okay, yeah, we'll read this one here. What's this one? Oh no, that's for that part. Quit yelling. Disloyal. If you're surprised the Overlord spares you, maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burn together. Final ending. Yeah. I mean, we're just going back just because, like, we finished already, but like we need to, like, I missed out on like 2 bad endings because I pressed I pressed let's go save them too soon. 80 clash power, damn. I mean, I'll probably go for the tickets, but I'll see like how it goes throughout the season. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Lost letter 3. Something from success, pretty much. Okay, now we get number 3. My love, I've been feeling so depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theatre, but none of them have stayed to experience every tale to its entirety. But the critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. My love, do you remember when we first met? I finished one of my scripts, one I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should those poor fools had to die? You were so rude and wouldn't accept any of my justifications. And yet, you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony, however unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day. Even now, I wonder if somewhere you're thinking of it too. Forever yours, Tragedy. I think more like with tragedy and stuff, it's like, what's it called? As in like a genre. It's more like when it's like brought down by like, I guess it's like just like when it's like as a result of like the main character, like, well, I guess it depends. Like whether it's like the main character's like what's it called, own flaws, I guess. I guess like in this case, actually, yeah. I guess like either it's like the world at large just makes it impossible for like a good end to happen, or if it's like the main character's own flaws. In this case, it's more like the latter, in the sense of like with the game being about like, you know, roles and stuff, and all that, and yeah, like these guys are locked into their roles and they're doomed to tragedy type deal. and then it's like we come in and it's like what's it called? We come in and it's like, yeah, nah, just find a new way in life type deal. So like, don't stick to the roles you're being predisposed to type deal. So it actually works, yeah. I was more thinking like in the sense of like role tragedies where like what's it called? It's the main character's own failings type deal that leads it down a path. I see, Metroidvania. It's on sale right now, yeah. Gonna be in Litmus Trust. Ha. Tragedy is fine if all loose ends are covered. Yeah. I think it's more like, what's it called? If you can see it coming, I think it's like, yeah, that's the thing. If you can see it coming, I guess, like, it's a case of like, you need to be expecting it to happen as well. Like, if it just happens where like, yeah, guy just dies in the end, it's like, oh, whoops, like, nothing. It just happens type deal with like lack of build up. Then it's like, oh. Okay, cool. Now we have all of them. Yeah, all the letters. You could explore every path I had to offer. Thanks for playing. All right, we'll wrap it up again with this. We got all the letters. Let's wrap it up one more time. If it happens randomly, like I need to watch that still. Honestly, I need to watch it. Well, it's not fully animated yet, but I want to see it for myself. The worst kind of tragedies are the ones they feel unavoidable because the author says so. I think it's bad. I mean, I'll give it a shot myself. Like, I think that's the thing. It's like, for me, it's like, if it's something I really want to check out myself, like, you know, I still want to check it out like, if it's something I know I feel for myself, I want to check out, I'll see for myself, how it is type deal. So it's not all animated yet though. I know the manga ended, but yeah. The worst kind of tragedies are the ones that unavoidable because the author says so. I think it's more. I guess it's more like as long as you can understand that it's unavoidable, it works out. But if you feel like there was a way around it, but the author is like, but it's like it just ends up happening, but it's made to be inevitable, even though you feel like there's a it could have been fine. Yeah, I think it's more like, what's it called? This is like just like, you know, school based, like in school where you learn literature stuff. Not literature, like just like the schooling books you do in school for like essays. But like, I don't know, like I guess like Of Mice and Men, like that's kind of like a tragedy type deal where like, what's it called? Yeah, you're forced to like just end up like submitting and just becoming a worker type deal. But it's also like, I don't know. For me, with that book, it's like I feel like it wasn't inevitable because like things were going fine until like, what's it called? I guess to be fair, it's meant to be it's cyclical. I guess like narratively, it's cyclical in nature. Of like, what's his name again? Lenny. Yeah, Lenny just like fucks up something and then they leave to go to another farm at the start of the book, and then here again it happens again type deal, and it's like cyclical and they're stuck essentially. But I think it's like they have a possibility of things getting better though, so it's like I don't feel it's fully inevitable in that case. But then at the same time, it's meant to be more of like a book about the whole like working Great Depression type deal back in the day. Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Let's see. What's that game? Rural Victorian England. Okay, another point and click game. I see. Interesting. 1984 is a good tragic ending that naturally makes sense. I haven't read it myself, but I do know how it ends, yeah. Guy, I think it's more like, I think it's like, yeah, I know how it ends, yeah. Alright, hey guys. Alright, then let's wrap up this game again. Try closing your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Is that all? You never defeat me like that. Mine's beneath. I think I've heard that game before. I've heard of that one before. Oh, this one. I'm waiting for this. I got this. This a bundle. This one was in a bundle. Oh no, it's not. It's not. The bundle's not there anymore. I think I've had this in like my periphery, because it was in a bundle with. It's not anymore though. It used to be in a bundle with. I think it was. I can't remember. It was either Until Then or it was in a bundle with that other Cyberpunk game we played. What was it again? I can't remember. But it's no longer in a bundle though, so no discount there. I know I saw it in a bundle before, but I can't remember what it was with. But it might have been Until Then or like something. It was a bundle before. Let me just check. It's gonna bother me. You still get it anyway. One day. It's in my periphery. It's in my periphery. I don't see. It wasn't a bundle though. Oh yeah, that's it. It was in the Break Your Mind bundle, but that's no longer being sold. It used to be with No Case Left Unsolved, Until Then, and Spacefully Unbound. Yeah, but it's no longer in that bundle anymore. Yeah, let me try that again. Speaking of Until Then, I'm waiting until they plan. It seems they're planning on like an update to it. With what's her name? Jessica? Not Jessica. The glasses girl. I forgot her name, but I think they're planning an update with her, starring her in more focus. So I'm just waiting until they release that as well. I don't know when, but hopefully it comes to. I think it'll come to PC surely. It had a Switch released. The Switch release recently. But they teased in the trailer that thing as well. Luna of the Shadow Dust. Oh, okay, I'm point and click. Neat. It looks cool, the art style's neat. Clash of Clans. Ha! 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 Attack. You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You missed 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. Ha! I commend your foreignness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame you couldn't make it here. They couldn't make it here at the end of the world. That's right, you came to save them. Can't do this alone. Okay, yeah. Suzerain. What's that? But yeah, we've already been through. If anyone's just popped in, it's like we've already been through. So I'm just like wrapping up again. I think I've seen this vaguely. I think I've seen it vaguely. I think, but I think I've seen it vaguely around this one. All right, just grab everyone. And here. Alright, willpower. Was it hope? I think it was hope. Now, true things do exist. Oh yeah. Tenacity and ambition. You've done it. You must defeat me. Try any for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you for flinging your roles perfectly. I'm satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. We've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Okay, we don't really help out tragedy with like their love life type deal. But I guess it's just backstory with them. Essentially. Okay, yeah. Hero becomes Taylor while thingy. If you press no, they're just like Yeah, I get it, though. Yeah. I pressed no already, and Tragedy is like, yeah, fair, I get it. The game is aware that it's like it's kind of like, well, I guess like we're kind of the Deus in the Ex Machina type deal. We're the Deus, essentially. That we just come in and warp them away from the fight, from the burning room. Oh, that's different. I guess because we have all the letters now. That's different. It's no longer showing Tragedy writing them. Okay, slightly different. Yeah, slightly different here as well. Oh, are we? No, we. Okay, yeah, extended ending as well. Okay, yeah, we do see. We do see. Aw. Okay, yeah, I see. We actually do help out Tragedy in the end with that. We give a happy ending to their tragedies type deal. Something's missing. Okay, yeah, cool. The true ending. With the true ending. Head bop is real. Ha. From the soul, the gun dog. But that looks, yeah, damn, that's like some old ass like art. I think, have you seen that? No. I think of like some other game. A friend, I don't think it's out yet, but a friend mentioned some other game that has like also like retro anime art style. I can't remember the name of it. Let me check if I can still find it. Friend mentioned this. Let me double check. Where the hell is it? It's like another like it's like TTRPG style ish. Let me just see. What was it called again? Oh yeah, that's it. Starvale Protocol. Well, it's like not overly retro, but ish, I guess. Retro-ish. Starvale Protocol. That's the one my friend mentioned. Oh, you're still here. The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theatre. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell, after all. Ask Tragedy at store. Okay, we do confront Tragedy directly about it. Me, like to know why I started this theatre. Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Remove the mask. You gently raise the finger to the cracks in the mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing... I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. Can I compare my face to the maiden's? I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. We'd like to hear not another ending, but the truth. Sure. Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such thing as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out, to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. Ah. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. With their families, the communities they came from, never could have proved their relationship. Ah, okay, yeah. I see. Yeah. It comes together with the whole, like, role stuff. The whole, like, role theming stuff in the game. As the reality for many, the pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all. Where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship. Everything's okay in the end. I lost her. And then I started this theatre. But this story does have a happy ending. Huh? Aw. I was hoping to find... Okay, cool. We do reunite Tragedy with her lover. I was hoping to find you. It's you. It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. Romeo and Juliet real. Ha. I was about to give up just because things got difficult. But I see, yeah, okay, yeah. It wraps up nicely with the whole, like, the whole role stuff going on with, the whole game's theming. Okay, yeah. It's like metaphor during the game, but then it's like the game outright just tells you straight as well at this point. I was about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I can say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. So of course I wouldn't be drawn to a place like this. Yeah, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. Love you too. Aw. Now, truly everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedy's end. Okay, yeah, true ending. Okay, yeah, fair play, like, just being really upfront about it, essentially, as well. Arcadia Fallen. What's this, then? Fair play. Roleplay visual novel, apprentice... okay. Otome. Oh, Otome. I haven't played any Otome games, actually. I see. Looks cool. I think it's also because it's cold right now. My throat. I mean, to be fair, this is the most reading in a while for stream I've done. As in, like, reading aloud. You played them before? Have I played an Otome game? Have I played with Otome? Have I played one? Really? Have I played one? Which one? I've played Heartful Boyfriend. Like, not on stream though, but yeah. One sec. You played that Yandere game. Which one? There's a lot. Which one? Yeah, which Yandere game? Like, Heartful Boyfriend, sure I've played, but not on stream. That was really good, actually, to be honest. Heartful Boyfriend. I still need to play Holiday Star. One day we'll play that. Or get around to it. Or I'll just replay Heartful Boyfriend. It's been a while. Yandere game. Have I played? Which one? I don't think so. I'm looking through. Just scrolling through. Have I played an Otome? Like VNs by all means, but Otome games. I don't notice anything, at least. At least from... Yeah, no, I don't feel so, at least. I don't think I have. At least, no one that's, like, obviously a Otome, I guess. Let's Yeah, no, I'm going to the start, but not really. Yeah, I don't know which one you're referring to as like yandere. Like yandere, my side, but that's not Otome. Hmm? Yeah, I should just check playlist rather than going through the thing. Well, except short games, but it's nice to have a short. It's nice to play a short game like this as well. It's nice. It's been a while since we played something that's like only one stream. I think everything we played is like at least been 2. Well, Endless Monday was also a short game, but that was like 2 streams anyway. Well, besides obviously the demo streams, but those are demos anyway. I guess Passepartout was like 2 streams as well, to be fair. But nothing that there's only one and done. My side was the last one. That was like 7 months ago. Yanderella? Oh, that one? That's not Otome though. It's not as in like Otome as in like it's for like with like I guess like male love interests type deal. I won't call it Otome. And Yanderella, I guess it is it's semi VN RPG Maker VN type deal. I wouldn't say this Otome though. What's the difference? More in the sense of like I guess like target audience. Papers, Please. I've watched someone play it before. And stuff. Like one game I think it's the same person, isn't it? Papers, Please and Return to the Obra Dinn. Like I've watched someone play Obra Dinn, but it's like it's a game that's like, damn, I wish I played that myself. Dark Souls 3, I played the base game years ago. Enigma of Fear, Paranormal Detective, that's cool. Mystery game, that's cool. Alright. Looks neat. Most of the rooms are for the fan base. I see. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Rainroad, Hollow Knight. Ha! Hollow Knight one day, when I feel like going through that. Rainroad... Oh, that one. That one. With the... Yeah, that one. There's lots of potential for now. We'll see. I'm waiting for like the autumn sale. Because if there's a few things I want to pick up. I think that's like short games, but not on sale right now. I'm waiting for autumn to pop up, and we'll see how they go. I think there's a couple. Yeah, I'm gonna see. We'll see when autumn comes. Talos 2. I don't know. That's the thing. I appreciate like the philosophy stuff, but like I don't know. I think it's more like I don't feel like going through the puzzles type deal to get to the philosophy talk. Personally, it's a cool experience, but like I don't know. It's like I'm more invested in like by all means the philosophy stuff, but like then the puzzle thing is more like it feels like it's like for me it's there, but it's like I want to get through it to get to the philosophy stuff, if that makes sense. It's like and the puzzles, I don't know, like if it was a game like, you know, like Professor Layton, where it's like I guess mix. One sec. More story focused than I'd say. True. But I think it's more like I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. Like if it was like a puzzle game like Layton, I guess, or like I don't know. I think I'm not big on the style of puzzle. I guess you could say. Play with Musume. I play already. I already play it like off stream. Maybe. Like I was thinking of doing my Kita-san Black pose during like on stream, but I think I had some stuff pop up during that time anyway, so I couldn't stream anyway. I think I was ill. I think that's when I was ill actually. I think when Kita-san Black was released. Like I was thinking like maybe during the like when there's a scenario released, not the UMA finals, but like was it next one's Alharu or something? Maybe the next scenario, we'll see. Or maybe like yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Like the next role I'm gonna go for is Seiyun Sky when she comes out. I should get more support cards. Like it's alright right now, but I don't have my own creek, and it's like damn. I should like I kind of want to the current banners like it would be nice to get my own super creek, but oh well. I can make do for now. But yeah, because I'm saving up for Seiyun Sky, and she's coming out September. Yeah, like early September. Honkai Impact, I'm good. For now, I'm good. It's just like I think it's more like what's it called? I can handle one game in the Honkai series right now. Fate Grand Order, I play off stream. Paint watching stream. Ha. Fate Grand Order, I have a lot to catch up on, but I still play it. Thankfully I got NP2 Berserker Castoria. Like on my last ticket I got another copy of her, and I'm like, oh thank God. Because next year I think I'm gonna go for like during summertime I'll go for like Kazura drop and maybe BB, but then next year also has like Edmund Dantes' like new version, as well as Marie Alter. I gotta plan out my roles on that. I'm doing everything not to play a live service game. Fair, yeah. I get it. That's fair. I get it. You play as a story game and a gacha. Yeah. But it's more like I think it's more just like what's it called? It's more just like I guess like yeah, because with Impact it's like I guess like conceptually it's not right away in my line of interest in terms of like concept, I guess. Like I think like with Star Rails, like I liked like how contemporary a bunch of them are, at least. Like it's not just like the whole like I guess like Battle Angel type deal. I like just like how civilian a bunch of characters are type deal. I can recommend games to you. Fair play, yeah. Fair. But yeah, there's a couple I'm just eyeing potentially come on sale. Also like coming out. When is like some of the demos we played, for example. We'll see like when they come out and all that. There's a lot eventually. Favorite civilian. Ha. But I mean pretty much like I mean he's like civilian besides being a robot. He is like civilian outfit type deal. I guess that's what it still works in that sense, like semi contemporary at least. I mean right now when I'm Furious it's like they're like more fantasy outfit type deal for like some part at least. But we'll see like how the next planet goes in that front as well. Right now, just saving up Rose for Cyrene at least. Well, we'll see like how she is gameplay wise, but Cyrene is my next plan. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I guess to be fair, Evernight's also like Civi based. Like it's more like just like Civi outfit as well. I mean contemporary. Erudition TV believer. Ha. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, cool. Tomorrow will be more Expedition 33. Let's see how that goes. Wife over men if you want to be happy and avoid FOMO. True. I mean that's true. To be fair, like the characters I rolled ended up also being characters I like. Like I don't think I rolled someone I necessarily did not care for at all. Okay, VN. Oops, that's playing. I think I don't have desktop audio on anyway. Okay, that looks cool. Looks cute. Lila. Have I heard of that game before? Oh, that's cool. Hand animated narrative game. That sounds cool. Story driven puzzles. That's cool. What to expect? Oh, is it out? Is it out fully or not yet? Is it out fully? Or is it like in like parts or something? Like 4 chapters. Is it like the full game already, or is it like Okay. One chapter. Give notes to skip the chapter. Oh no, I guess like I guess it's full. For some reason it says like you can expect 4 chapters. What to expect. I guess it means more like what to expect in the game itself, and not like what to expect in the future. It's fully out. Okay, cool. That looks cool. Looks cool. Anything else then? Yeah, we'll see what we do next week. We'll see what we do next week. More expedition. And then we'll see what we do. We'll see. Anything else here though? Let's see, what happens if we enter again? While we're here. Nothing more to see, my love. But if you like to reset... Okay, yeah, the even cool... Yeah, my love. If you really want to experience everything again, I'm happy to oblige. Shall we begin this resetting process? Nah. You're so fickle. Let me know if you change your mind. You quit playing live service games besides Limbus and just play random games. Fair. Fair play. Fair. I guess, like, what? You just, like, watch the stories and stuff. For, like, the other ones, if you're still interested in them, type deal. Fair. That's fair. But yeah, next week we'll have Limbus. Oh yeah, right, next week Limbus, right. Yeah, good point. I forgot about that. Yeah, for the event. We'll do that on Friday, of course. Most games I know are mobile stories, so I can't recommend them. That's fair. What if having 2nd, 3rd, and 4th jobs? Ha! I mean, that's the thing. Like, if they feel like jobs to you, then yeah. Yeah, it's good to like cut back. If you aren't enjoying it, then it's like, yeah. If you aren't enjoying them, then it's like, yeah, pretty much. Good to cut back on them if you really aren't enjoying them. Alright, cool. Anything else then? Not to my thing. With Genius Idea, what's up? I haven't done a fly in a week, so I've done a bunch of Art Night Story on my laptop to watch in the meantime. Oh, fair play, yeah. I need to like, there's a lot I need to catch up on that. It's more like, well, a lot. But I assume the collab won't be like, what's it called? It won't be like hard to like get into, let's say. It won't be too hard. Or at the very least, I should at least watch like the anime. My friend has been saying, at least watch the anime. I should get that, maybe at some point. I'm notorious at watching anything. More just like sitting down to watch type deal. Grandia. Oh yeah, the HD remaster. Well, no, it says HD remaster. I see, that's cool. Old like JRPG type deal. This is largely pressing on that. I see, fair. Have a nice flight as well. I think it's more like it's for me like if I'm watching, I can't really watch a visual novel. What's it called? Most of the time, I guess. It depends. It depends on how the autoplay is with visual novels. Like most of the time with autoplay, they tend to be pretty slow. So I like being able to like at least touch and like press forward. Okay, that looks cool. That looks cool. Visual novel type beat. English version still work. Oh, it's already out, I assume. Alright, that looks cool. That looks neat. Try to play yourself, but I suck at tower defense. Fair. Yeah, it's a pretty like hard genre type deal. Block Tales, ha. I mean, I don't play Roblox. If you're being sincere about it, I don't play Roblox. All right, cool. We'll call it for real. I say just watch a guide for Arknights. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I do follow like just the exact guide sometimes of like, yeah, place them here type deal for like AFK farming or like, AFK clear. But it's also like sometimes I want to actually do properly myself. So it depends. It's for the best you don't play Roblox. It's not something that I'm particularly interested in, I guess. I know it's like a big sandbox type deal. Story guide. Oh yeah, true, because like some events tie into like the main story and all that stuff. Alright, for real. I think we're done here. This was cool. Nice short game, and it's like, yeah. I like it when like games is like they wear their themes on their sleeves type deal. It's like they just like really open about their themes. It's just nice. Roblox has a bunch of good games, but it's like trying to find gold nuggets in the beach. Not worth it. Fair. There's like a couple that like what's it called, like that get really big. Like what was it, like Dress to Impress, and like a couple things. But yeah, big controversy. I've really heard about it, but yeah, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Let's say we'll leave it at that. But yeah, tomorrow Expedition 33. Let's see how we do with the Eternal Ice type beat. stuff with it. Guys, almost 100 story segments is gonna take a while doing some chat. Yeah. It's a long story. That's kind of why it's like for me. It's like you're just like letting it pile up, and it's like damn, and then it's like damn. Yeah. Essentially. All right, cool. For real. We'll call it here. Anything else? No. Alright, back tomorrow with Expedition 33. Alright, let's see what this one is before we call it. Explore. I see, puzzle platformer. I see. Knock on my man. Yeah. We'll go through that. I don't know. We'll see if there's the delay or not, because I know for sure we have something happening. But it's in the morning. It's in like early morning, so don't think it'll take that long. But we'll see. Pony Island. Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah. I don't know if that one's also like fourth wall stuff with like I think there is some fourth wall stuff with that though. That to be cautious about. It's the same dev as Inscription, yeah. So yeah, it's more like I'm just cautious about fourth wall, like literal fourth wall computer stuff, just in case. Should be fine as long as I'm cautious about it. But yeah, I mean it's not too deep. Like it's not like my account name is my full name, address, etc. But still, you won't touch your files, yeah. Oh yeah, that as well. I know Inscription has a mini segment like that, but it depends, etc. But yeah, all right, we'll call it here for today for real. I've said it like how many times by this point. E33 tomorrow. I'd potential delay. If not, we'll on time. We'll see. In the description, it warned you. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, Battle Cats. It looks cute, but I never really played it. I know I've seen like the odd fan art around, and it looks funny, but I'm not gonna start another like unless it's a game I really want to play. I don't start too many mobile games at once. Type deal. Unless it's something I really want to play, then yeah. But that really like depends. Oh, well, keeping an eye on. I think I have that. Mostly gameplay game. Oh, I see. Yeah. But it's more like it's like in terms of like live service, dailies type deal. I imagine with Battle Cats. I know there was like a Madoka collab some time ago. I think I have. Do I have Orwell? Okay, I think I have it on Steam actually, or it was for free somewhere. It's either in Epic or in my library, or I got it in a bundle. Oh no, there's like yeah, I have Orwell. I do have Orwell. It's like from like 2018. I think I got it in a bundle or something. Blueprints. I know about Blueprints vaguely. I know about it vaguely enough, but what's it called? I don't know if I'm feeling like it. Really. You play it's amazing. Oh yeah, Exocolonist. A friend wants me to play it eventually. I have it. I haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, Exocolonist I have. I have Exocolonist. A friend wants me to play it. Sometime. Shout out. Ha. But yeah, Stray as well. It's that cat game. I think more Blueprints is more like I know it's like kind of hard as well. Sayonara, I watched someone play Sayonara Wild Hearts. I watched someone play it. I watched someone play that. Outcore desktop adventure. Ah, I see. Well, the tags give it away right away that it has like some funniness to it. It's a free game, but I don't know if it's actually if it actually uses my desktop, then it's like I'm good, thanks. Interact with your computer, yeah. I'm not gonna stream that. I'm good. It looks cool, like fourth wall breaking type deal, but like that's the kind of thing I don't want to stream. Eternal Senia. I see. I think I've heard of this vaguely somewhere. RPG Maker, RPG. Do I have it? I might have got it just randomly. Just add to library. Did I do that? Oh yeah, it's in my library. It's like it's just free. I just added it a long time ago. Oh yeah, it's a short game as well. Yuppie Psycho? Yeah, I streamed Yuppie Psycho. That was like a while ago. I think it was during the LC era. Oh yeah, you mentioned No Straight Roads before. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, okay, for real. I keep saying bye-bye, but we're still here. We'll call it here then, yeah. Yawn, yeah. Oh, whatever. It's so bad how it's just so easy for me to get that. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. This was fun. It is our patch ending type. Just keeps adding on more and more. But yeah, that's gonna be like next month, I imagine, yeah. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's the loading screen.